Hi, I'm Coach Eddie, MyoSource, Kinetic Bands. A lot of questions come into us regarding what can we do with the bands, how do we get started, what are they good for. What I'm going to go over with in a couple of segments with you is a dynamic stretch. It'll fall into the active stretch, dynamic, holistic stretch, but we're all going to come together and it's going to be a dynamic stretch to loosen you up, get you ready to perform for whatever activity you're going to be going into. That's either aerobics, a sports activity, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, I don't care what you're doing. The Kinetic Bands will actually loosen you up and get you ready for your activity. The Tin Soldier, what we want to do is straight leg on your plant leg. The leg that you bring up, we want that straight as well. And then we also want to dorsiflex, but foot stays back to get the maximum stretch you can on that hamstring. So as we're going through this, I'm going to show you how to actually do this properly. So I'm going to step and bring the foot up and give it a hold. Step, 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 step. Next exercise, the hurdler stretch. The hurdler stretch for Kinetic Bands is we're going to take that foot, the right foot, we're going to tap to the side, keeping the plant foot here, bringing the knee up, away, a duck away, and bring it to the midline and set it down. Okay? So that's going to look like coming straight ahead to you. Step, tap, up, over, and down. Okay? Step, tap, up, over, and down. And you're going to keep doing that for 10 yards. Now, exercise number 3. We're going to do a lunge for 5 to 10 yards, and then we're going to do a reverse lunge coming right back after you hit that point of 5 or 10 yards. The purpose of doing this is the hamstrings and glutes, getting a good stretch in the quad as well, and going forward, its proper positioning is going to be nose over the toe, butt over the heel. Your knee barely wants to hit the ground and come up and step forward. It's a very simple exercise. A lot of athletes know how to do this very properly with the proper technique, but we're going to step down, touch, step down, here, step down, here, and notice the plane that I'm on. Step down and here. Keeping the hips going straight ahead, no turning of the hips. So after I hit that 5-yard point, I'm coming down, then we're going to come back, we're going to go backwards. Same principle, coming up, coming up. The next exercise that we're going to do with the Kinetic Bands is we're going to do a squat and do a squat jump. What you can do is do your first 10 in a regular squat, and then you're going to go right into 10 that could be a squat jump. The proper technique on this is you get shoulder length apart, slightly toes are pointing out. You're going to interlock the fingers, come down, and squat at 90 degrees, keeping that back straight and looking straight ahead. Keep a point, pick a point out in front of you and watch it, and keep your back straight, okay? So the next progression to that after you've done that first 10 is you want to come down and explode. When you come back, you recoil in the same position. Next exercise is going to be a butt slide. This is a simple drill, but the first thing that people say is, it gets me in the butt. I feel it in the hamstrings, I feel it in the glutes. We're going to put the feet shoulder length apart on this drill. We're going to get down, looking straight ahead at 90 degrees, okay? Looking straight ahead. Keep your hands up, keep them forward, keep them in front of you. But what I'm looking for is a step and then coming back to shoulder length apart. Step, shoulder length apart. Step, shoulder length apart. Now I want you to go 10 yards with this, and as soon as you hit that 10 yard, bring it together, go back the other way. Stay down, no bobbing. The next exercise we're going to do is just one that isolates on the hip flexors. 30 seconds of balance and just holding your leg at 90-degree angle in front of you. Is we're basically going to come up here, tap, and hold. Okay? You want to hold it. You don't want to let that leg drop. That leg stays right here. That hip flexor is what's holding that leg up. You're really getting a good stretch off of that right now. So you hold it, and you hold it, and you hold it. Don't let that leg come down here. Hold it. Okay? You'll go to the opposite leg. You bring it up. You're holding that for 30 seconds. One of the other exercises you can do and we can actually incorporate 2 exercises into one time frame with this, is the leg swing. You want to bring that leg up and back, up and back, up and back. You're balancing on the left foot, you bring that leg through, and you're really working on some of the muscles that are going to be worked in your activity. So alternate the feet, left leg, okay? Left leg, left leg. Then you can hold on to an object, or if you have good enough balance, which I may not, is bringing it through. Bring it through, okay? That means through here, okay? In the bird feeder, I'm going to take you to a step, touch, as you're bringing the leg up, okay? Work on your balance. Step, touch, as you're bringing the leg up. So we're going to do a progression walk, taking a step after each touch. Step, down, bring it up, step, down, bring it up, step, down, bring it up. One of the other drills you can do is the skater drill. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get more range of motion, flexibility, but we're also working on stamina and balance with this. And the balance portion and explosion portion is getting into a skater stance and exploding from side to side, progressing on each jump about 1 yard forward. Okay, so you want to hit, stride, hold, hit, stride, hold, hit, stride, hold. And when I say hit, bring hit, stride, hold, okay, balance. Stride, hold, and balance.